Right, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Doc Who Pod. I'm Josh. Joined with me as always is my co-host Jack Phillips,
Hello there.
and joining us as always Bradley Fuller.
Yo, yo.
Okay, so if you're following us, which I hope you are, you will know that we have just finished season 4 of Doctor Who, and we thought at this point it would be a good time to go back and reminisce and think about the David Tennant era as a whole, just before we bring it to a close. And then we thought, well, let's rank every episode so far definitively. So we are going to do a tier list of every episode of David Tennant, and we thought we might as well chuck Christopher Ecclestone's ones in there. Um, it has to be a mutual decision. If we can't
We've all
decide,
got to agree.
or if we can't decide, we take the average. So if someone says
Yeah.
A, someone says B, someone says C, we put it in B.
Yeah, okay. The two say A, one says C, it goes in A.
Yeah, so we do either majority or average. Fair?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
I don't even think we should do the majority, actually. I think if two people say A, one person says C, oh, that would still be A, though, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We'll work it out as we go along. This is subject to change.
Make the rules up.
Starting off with Rose. I mean, it's an S, right?
Yeah, I do agree. It's
I'd say A.
ECA.
Yeah. It's not that
Interesting.
super as an episode, as an actual episode. It's not top tier.
Yeah,
But
but
you've
it's
got to
fundamental, though.
If you're,
contextualize it as setting the tone for the next 20 years.
yeah, and I appreciate that. But then you could say that any episode, no matter what it would have been, could be put as S for the first episode of the revival. You got to view it as an actual
Nah,
episode, a
because it could
standalone
have
episode.
sunk or swam. Like everything in this episode is still being replicated to this day. Even the Doctor's very first words in this episode are run. That sums up the show completely.
Well, I still say I disagree, but it's two
But you
against
would say
one, so
A.
it's going to be put in S. I'm just saying, if we're putting that as S, it's setting the bar very low for S. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Because as an episode, it's not that great.
It is. It is an excellent episode. The
It's a
mystery in
good
it.
episode.
Don't
It's
even
average.
right. I think the thing that makes it an S for me is there is that, and you weren't here when we discussed this, but JP, do you remember there's that one long take of the Rose and the Doctor walking down, and he's saying, "Grab my hand. This is how we spin." That for me alone puts this in an S tier.
Yeah, it's look. I'm still on the basis it's a fundamental episode. Like it's a good episode as well. I like how we agree it is either S or A.
Oh, for sure.
But
Listen,
I just think for the importance of the episode as well. Like as Josh said,
agreed.
it was sink or swim for this episode.
All right.
Agreed.
All
It's
right.
staying in an S.
I will.
We're moving on to the end of the world, and
Yeah.
I am going to
Solid.
say yes as well.
Really?
No.
No,
We're not
you're
doing
mad.
this.
You're mad. No.
I think
There's
it's
no
the
way that's an S.
it's the
This is
first.
B at a
You-
push.
I was going to say I'd
Whoa.
say B at a push. It's a good
No
episode,
way!
but there have been better episodes.
This is an
It's
excellent
a dead
episode.
episode.
It's not a dead
It's a dead
episode.
episode.
It's an excellent episode. Oh, in our last episode, we didn't even talk about the little flashback scene of all the people that have sacrificed themselves for the Doctor, which is excellent,
Oh,
by the
yeah, I
way.
love that bit as well.
Um,
Yeah.
okay, now I will concede and say this is an A. I think this brilliantly sets the
Well-
tone for all
I would
future
like to confirm,
episodes.
as we agree, me and Jack have said B, you've said S, which means it's B.
Because we average out, so it averages out at an A.
No,
No.
we're going majority.
Two of us,
It's a
two have
B.
said B, one has said A, so it's a B.
I think this is better than a B. I think this is very
Good for
important
you,
for
but
Doctor
it's
Who.
going to B.
All right, we'll put it in B. That leads us on to The Unquiet Dead.
Easily a C.
C.
I'd have gone with D.
No, it's not that bad.
No, I wouldn't say
It's
it's that bad.
quite bad.
Nah.
I think
okay.
it's a solid filler.
We'll go with C. We'll go with C. The Slovene episodes. Now, this is where it becomes tricky because it's obviously better than The Unquiet Dead, but I don't think it's as good as The End of the World. So I
I'd
would
put it
say
in B.
I'm gonna say B just out of there's nowhere else it fits.
Yeah, I agree. I
It
agree.
does go to B. It's not A and it's not C.
All going for Bs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that. There we go. We've all agreed on one. I think we're all going to agree on this one. Dalek.
A.
A. Yeah.
Wow, I think it's an S.
No, you're setting the bar too low for S. I'm telling you now. It's a great episode, but it's not an S.
You're reintroducing the Dalek, and it's done perfectly. What? Okay, what is stopping this episode from becoming an S?
It was just one Dalek.
Yeah.
But they make one Dalek scary. That's why it's brilliant.
I've got to admit, it's one of the best Dalek stories going.
It's
But
probably the best Dalek story going.
I'm not sure about that. I prefer Doomsday.
We can't put this in an A. This is an S. Come on,
It's
please give
A.
me
It's
this.
A.
It's A. No, it's A. It's A.
A.
You're saying this is only slightly better than the end of the world.
Well, no, I think End of the World should have been a C, but
This is okay. This is only slightly better than the Slovene episodes.
not
No, it's
slightly
better.
better. There's clear category against it.
This is bizarre. I can't believe I'm putting this in an A. This is sacrilegious. That's awful. The long game, guys. I think this is same as the
That's a
Unquiet
D.
Dead.
I think it's D.
I can't even remember what the long game was. What one was that? That
The
was
One
big
with
stuff.
Simon Pegg,
It's the Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg one.
the Jaguar.
Oh,
Jaguar
where is
Fest.
the where
The
is
news
the
one,
Annoying
the
guy
news.
with the heading in his head.
Adam's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the team. Yeah, no, it's a D, maybe a C. Yeah, probably D. I'd say.
You think this is worse than the Unquiet Dead?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed the Unquiet Dead.
Wow. This is you guys are
Well, I say
so
quite
wrong.
enjoyed it. Yeah, it
No, I
was
think
all
you've
right.
got it wrong.
Wild.
Two
I
against one, man,
totally
I'm sorry.
disagree with this so far. Father's Day is an A for me, without
A.
a doubt.
A,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Maybe
just
great episode.
teetering on S.
I was going to say I would even
No.
argue. I could argue it's an S because I did. It was the first kind of Doctor Who episode that I really really enjoyed.
It's
I
not
couldn't
better
even
than
argue it's an
Dalek. There's no way it's better than Dalek.
I mean,
Empty
I'd
Child
say
and
it's
Dr.
level. I think
Francis,
we've got it right.
Stephen
I'd say
Moffat's
A as well.
introduction.
A, I think that's a really good two-parter.
Empty
Happy
Child.
to
That's
go with
the World
A.
War II one.
The
Yeah,
gas mask one, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say A because I'd say the villain in inverted commas, but the child is iconic with the
I
gas
would
mask.
not
You my
have
mum.
been offended if you guys had said B. But I'm happy to put it in an A.
I think A. I agree with A.
Yeah, I think.
Creepiest
Okay.
episode of the series one.
Yeah, probably.
Creepiest episode so far, to be fair.
Yeah, probably. Boomtown.
Probably C.
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy Boomtown.
Maybe even D.
I think it's a B. I think it's better than we give it credit for. Brad, you didn't rewatch it. I think the dynamic between Jack, Rose, Mickey, the Doctor is excellent. It is a bit
Nothing
like,
happens though.
what's the plot? Yeah, I will agree. It's a bit like, what's the plot? See?
Yeah. I'd agree with C.
Yeah,
I don't think it's as good as B.
I think that could be boosted up. Bad Wolf and Partner of the Ways, it's an S.
I'd agree with S on that one, yeah.
I agree
Top
with
tier
this.
finale.
Yeah, it is a top tier finale. It's the first finale back as well. It's a solid showing.
I was absolutely ready to kick off then, just for the record, boys. I really was. I was like, I'm going to fucking kill these boys. But no, happy we've all agreed on that. That is,
Well, just
that's
to
a solid
summarise,
series.
Series 1, pretty good, looking pretty good. And I think we might as well end the podcast here because we know that the rest of the episodes are all S's.
Okay, well, we're going straight into the Christmas invasion, and that's a D for me. Hate this episode. I think this is my least favorite episode of all of Doctor Who. I genuinely do.
I would be pushing for B, but I'd probably accept C.
JP, decide and vote.
It's David Tennant's introduction. Come on, the
Right,
best Doctor of them all.
He's
I know-
barely in it.
I know why
Yeah,
Josh
he
doesn't like
did fall
it,
asleep
because
like I did.
I know why you don't like it because of the sword fighting bit at the end. It's all very but it is like you can't argue and say that Rose is an S because this is again is an iconic. It's an iconic episode, so I think for that,
I'd agree. To be fair, if you're putting
I,
Rose as an S, then this is an S.
no, I
No,
would say it's an S.
that's not
I'd
what's
say it's a.
being said.
I'd say it's a. I'd say it's a B. You know.
All right, B.
No,
Say
we're
that.
averaging out at a C is what's happened there.
No, I said B. I said B.
You said
It's a B.
C. You said C.
Said
I
B.
can't give that
I
more than a
said-
C.
I
I
said I'd be
cannot.
pushing for B, but would accept a C. So
There is
B,
no
B, and
way.
D means it's a B.
There is no way it's better than the Slitheen episodes. There's
I
no
think
way.
it's on a par with
Yeah.
all. Well, we're not saying it's better. We're saying it's level with, which I'd agree with.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Move it to B.
Oh, we can't just skew David Tennant to the top so you can prove a point. We
We're-
cannot do
we're
that.
He's
not.
gonna screenshot.
I'm
it by
telling
the
you
time he
now,
finds Peter
there are
Capaldi.
several David Tennant episodes I'm going to put in D.
New Earth is a B for me. I think it's pretty
I'd
good.
say C.
Hold on, I'm just looking at the picture. Which one was New Earth?
The cats in New
How
York.
do you not remember these episodes?
Right, I got a memory. I got a memory like a fucking sieve.
It's down
The
here.
cats,
That's why I'm
Cassandra.
sharing the
No,
screen.
I'm
yeah.
looking. Move your fucking mouse.
Moisturize
Yeah,
me,
maybe a
but not that one.
B, C, maybe. I'd say C for New Earth.
Wow, that's
Well, we might
that's
as well
two
put B.
C's then. No, that's two C's.
No, we might as well put B. Go on, put it up to B.
No.
Well, the cat ladies were interesting, but I suppose it's an
What's happened
introduction to the
next?
face of Bo. But
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the face.
It's
of Bo.
not.
That
It's
makes it
not
B.
the introduction to the face of Bo. Face of Bo is in the end
oh
of the
no,
world.
New Earth. Yeah, in the world.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
the end of the face of Bo then.
Tooth. Well, technically, I suppose. Tooth and Claw.
I love this
Oh.
episode. I think it's got to be at least a B.
I'd say C
I'd-
again. You know.
I think I'm leaning towards C. I don't think it's that good an episode.
See,
I wouldn't say
I bet it's
bad,
better
but-
than New Earth.
No way. Not a chance. Not a chance.
It is.
I would rather
was more
watch
of a
New
werewolf,
Earth than
wasn't it?
Tooth and Claw. Yeah.
No, I disagree. I'm frustrated at that, but
I'm going
Well,
with C.
tell us why
Rules are
do you think
rules.
it's a B for them? You said you like the episode.
I think
Why?
it's a great episode.
Because
Just the whole drama of it, like the whole tense.
I just
it's a tense
do. I
episode.
just
It's got
do.
the same feeling. It's got the same feeling as The Empty Child. It's scary. It's got a tense feel to it. It's
I
exciting.
don't think
the-
it does. I think it's
the
too
werewolf did look
far-fetched.
good.
The werewolf looked all right for the time, yeah, but there's the whole thing about, it gets into it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. The flying ninjas at the start is enough to put me off it.
Nothing wrong with them. They're monks.
Yeah, you leave the
Um,
monks alone.
All right, I'll leave the monks alone. School reunion.
Leave the monks alone. Oh,
C
fucking
as well.
Is there an E rating?
I
C.
think it's I think it's a C. I think these first 3 episodes are all on par with each other, to be fair. I still
So
can't
still
believe we've
nudge
put the Christmas
Tooth and Claw
invasion
up.
above them.
So shitty could it be rated? Honestly, just the introduction of K9 alone just ruins it.
Well, do you want to go for D then?
Oh man, I'll go for E.
No,
if I
it's
could.
C. It's C. It's
It's a
C.
C. We'll put it in a C. We'll put it in a C.
No way we're putting that as the bottom tier.
That'd be
Um,
the bottom tier.
Okay, Girl in the Fireplace. It's an S
A.
for me.
Oh, I didn't think you'd go that
Oh.
high.
It is one of the
Interesting.
best Doctor Who episodes of all time. Like, I'm happy to say that. I'll happily admit that.
I'm happy to let you put it as S.
Would I give it S? It is pretty. Again, I'll go back to it's pretty iconic, isn't it?
It's pretty iconic. It was quite genre defining at the time. We hadn't really. Obviously, there was the whole.
Madame de Pompadour as well.
Yeah,
That's what I'm late because she was really really good in it as well. I just like the
Yeah, that's
ending.
exactly what you're thinking.
Yeah,
She was really, really good at it.
unreal. No, I'm sitting there thinking because that's the one where she dies at the end, isn't it?
Yes.
And he comes back.
I'm just going to put this in S.
I
Sorry,
could
I'm
argue
putting
S.
it up
Yeah,
there.
I could
Putting it
argue
up
S, to be honest.
All right, this is an interesting one. The Cybermen 2-parter.
Aye.
It's not an A.
If
It's
you're
a
giving it the same vibes as the
B.
Return of the Daleks, it's the Return of the Cybermen. And it has the
No,
same
there's
vibes.
no way it has
Aye.
the same vibes. There is no.
It does.
Like, that's the perfect example. Dalek introduces the Daleks a lot better than this introduces the Cybermen.
No, I disagree. I think
No,
the whole plot of this being a parallel dimension is something that had never been explored before, and I think
But
they've
it
done it
also just
perfectly. I think
means
it's a
that
great
it's
episode.
meaningless. No,
No, it
it for
doesn't.
me, this is no way this is on. I'll give it a B. I'm not giving it higher than a B.
no, I'm saying
Jack,
A. I'm saying A.
Jack says A.
I actually
So,
quite enjoyed this as
Wow.
well. I actually quite
thank you.
enjoyed. But I like I prefer the Cybermen over the Daleks. You know.
Even in this
I,
episode, is this the only Cybermen we've had?
Yeah.
no, they come out elsewhere, don't they?
No, that's it. That's it.
Oh wait,
Apart from
shit, yeah, we're
the literal next episode.
Oh, and then the
Why have you got
finale.
episodes on here that we haven't watched yet?
This was the only one I could steal from the internet that was good enough.
Brilliant.
Okay, Idiot's Lantern. It's a D. It's a hard D.
I'd push for C, but I do
It's
understand.
crap.
There's worse episodes.
There are worse episodes, and that's why I'm going to say C, because there
Yeah,
are
C
worse
it is.
episodes than the
Lovely.
Idiot Man.
What's worse than this?
School Reunion,
Love monsters.
Love and
School
Monsters.
Reunion. We've put as a bloody A, haven't we? Oh no, we've put
No,
it
we
as
haven't
a
put
C.
C.
I argued for
think-
an E, but yeah.
Wow. If we're going with C, we go. But this has no right being this high. This is awful.
No, the only reason I'm saying
I still think Tooth and Claw should be higher.
So are you saying we knock Tooth and Claw up, School Reunion down, and Idiot? No, because Idiot
No,
Lantern's
School
then
Reunion
still,
stays where it is.
and then Idiot's Lantern goes down.
No, Idiot Lantern stays where it is.
Then we're not messing with it. That's staying exactly as it is. I think we're all about to agree on the Impossible Planet.
S. Yeah,
S.
S.
We'll agree with you there. Straight up to the top. Oh, that's not where I want it.
Doing.
Straight up
Hey,
to the
get
top.
out up there. There we go.
There we go. Right, Love and Monsters.
D.
D.
I'm gonna go with B. I put this above
B?
New Earth, Tooth and Claw, School
What?
Reunion, Idiot's Lantern. Yeah, 100%.
Did we watch the same
You're
episode?
mental.
It's
I do remember you saying
innovative.
this at the
It
time.
does
It's not
something
innovative.
different. It's where do you
D.
guys want to put it?
D.
D.
We
I'd
cannot
maybe lean
put it
towards
below
C.
the Idiot's Lantern.
Yes, we can.
We can.
You guys are insane.
Oh, actually.
Idiot's Lantern is worse than Love and Monsters. Love and Monsters.
I'd say
is
they're on a par,
fun.
so I'd probably put it in C then.
I'll put it in a C.
If I would probably agree with C. I'd settle for C.
But no, guys, I'm sorry. We've got the long game in D and we've got Idiot's Lantern in C. How has that happened?
Yeah, I'd agree.
No fucking
I'd agree
way.
with that. Yeah.
I just think there were worse episodes than the Idiot's Lantern.
Yeah.
Wow, like what?
Not the long game.
Love and Monsters, the drawing one, the School Reunion.
Okay, right. Love and
Unicorn, the Wasp.
Monsters is going in C. And I think we can all agree that Fear Her goes in D.
C.
Fuck off.
I like this. I quite like this.
Give
episode.
a fuck.
You're
honestly.
fucking tapped, honestly.
What's the song? Kookaburra.
Kookaburra, your life for
I can't
me.
remember how it goes.
No chance, mate. No fucking chance.
Okay, if we're gonna have to put one Doctor episode in D, I didn't think it'd be fair, but one has to go in there, so that's fine.
Right, Army of Ghosts and Doomsday.
S.
Yeah, I could agree with this.
It's
Most emotional episode we've ever seen so far.
It
It's the
is
ending as well, though, isn't it?
an S. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's not my favorite finale, but it is very fucking good. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Interesting one. The Runaway Bride.
I say C.
C, yeah.
I'd go
Not
with
bad.
B. I think this is pretty dire.
No, I wouldn't say it's that bad.
I would rather
think so.
watch everything in C over The Runaway Bride.
No, I'd probably watch Runaway Bride ahead of Love and Monsters.
I agree.
Okay, fair enough. I would even therefore put it ahead of Love and Monsters.
Okay, what happens now that you've killed the thing? Do we just lose
It's just
one?
dropped.
See it.
It's just dropped down.
Oh, I see. It's there. Okay, nice.
Smith and Jones.
B.
B?
I
yeah,
think B.
I'd say
Yeah, I'm inclined to. It's a bit of a forgettable introduction.
Yeah.
But I do like the Jadoon, though.
Love the
The Jadoon
Jadoon,
movie.
yeah. I just think I think it's quite forgettable.
God, this
Shakespeare
series is bang
Code,
average. See,
Which one's this?
the
Shakespeare
Shakespeare
Code.
one.
Shakespeare one.
I would say D.
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy this one. It was the Weird Witches.
Really?
Like,
I'd
Yeah,
say C, but I think D's a bit harsh.
but again, like I would rather watch everything in C, except for the Runaway Bride and Idiot's Lantern, than the Shakespeare Code.
Probably disagree again.
JP D, happy with that?
man, no, actually, I agree with Brad. I think C.
Thank you.
The thing that's fucking me over is the school reunion because I did not rate that whatsoever. And Love and Monsters as well. I cannot believe you put Love and Monsters in there.
Well, JP,
Yeah,
I'm
I do
happy
agree.
to.
Love and Monsters should be
I
down.
don't know if I am happy to drop down School Reunion.
You can't
No,
put Sarah Jane Smith's Return in D.
no, I
I'm sorry.
can't. I
I'm
can't.
sorry. Let's also. I'd like to also point out Jackie's only saying D because of the dog. You can't judge an episode on a metal dog.
It was just so shit though. Like
It wasn't. It's a good episode.
It's
it just
not a
looked
great episode, but it's got good
bad.
things in it. I think that deserves to be C. I think Shakespeare
Yeah.
Code, Runaway Bride, and Idiot's Lantern are all considerably worse than that.
The only one I would potentially put to D would be Idiot's Lantern.
Let's do that then. Let's do that. Right,
And possibly Love and
Gridlock.
Monsters.
It
Gridlock's a
does
C, maybe even a D.
yeah. It's a trouble is I feel like we're putting a load of them in C at the moment.
You can see it's
I
middle of the
think
park.
this
Isn't
is
it?
a C.
Like I'd watch it again because it was an interesting concept, but it's not one of those ones that I'd be like, if you was to say someone that you could only watch, they're like, I can only watch 10 episodes of Doctor Who. Gridlock is not going to be in there.
Yeah, if this episode went missing, I wouldn't miss it. I think, does that mean
No,
D?
no way. I think it's
No,
D.
C. I think it's C.
Brad?
I still say D. I would not. I don't want to watch it. It's pointless.
I'll put it in D. I'm not sure it's quite as bad as these three. Well, it's certainly not as bad as Long Game. I'm not. It's definitely is. No, it's better than Fear Her, and it's probably better than The Idiot's Lantern. To be fair, let's put it at the
Yeah, so this
start
is the
of
thing.
D.
Like I wouldn't say that was as bad as the Long Game, Fear Her, or the Idiot's Lantern.
It's not as good as the Long Game. I don't think.
See, I would probably rather watch Fear Her and Idiot's Lantern over Gridlock.
Wow,
Really?
you're
Yeah.
so wrong. It's it's
I'm
genuinely
not wrong.
unbelievable.
This is my personal
It's
opinion.
genuinely unbelievable.
I-
Okay, Daleks in New
I
York.
disagree.
I
for
think
me.
this is a D. Wow.
what?
Did I hear an A?
I quite. Yeah,
Did you
I
say
said
D?
that.
It's a D for me. It's shit.
No, I'd say
Really?
B.
I said
Wow.
A. I quite liked it. Oh, it was pretty
Middle of
good.
the road, bang average.
Yeah.
Well,
bang
I'm
average
happy
B
to
then.
average it out as C. No, C is bang average.
Well, no, 'cause
No,
you've got two high,
A,
one
B,
low.
and D definitely equals a B.
Are you telling me this is as good as the Christmas Invasion?
I'm telling you, it's better than the end of the world, and it's better than all the ones in C, apart from Tooth and Claw.
Okay, we'll go with B. We'll go with B, but I'm not sure I agree with that.
I'd be quite happy to swap Tooth and Claw and this Dalek ones around.
Oh, if I was to put one on now, which one would I rather watch? This has
I'd
got
say
that
both of them,
awful Tallulah lady in it.
Oh God,
I
yeah.
thought she was quite funny though.
No, it's staying as it is. It's staying as it is. Lazarus Experiment?
Probably
C.
a D.
I think it's a D. I don't think it's
All right,
got any
then.
redeeming features in this, I'm afraid.
No, the AI was AI. The just the CGI that was shit.
Yeah, interesting concept, maybe, but really poor execution, I think.
Mm.
42, the one I wasn't on the podcast to record, upsettingly.
Oh
D.
yeah. What did you say?
D.
D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah,
This is the stupid quiz one, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
D.
better than the Lazarus Experiment. It's better than Idiots. It's better than I think it's on
I'd
par with
again rather
Gridlock.
watch Fear Her and Idiot Lantern over it.
Yeah, I think it's on par with Gridlock, to be fair. I'll put it there. Okay, Human Nature, Family of
S.
Blood, S all round. Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah,
I
same
think
for
it's that
Blink.
there.
Yeah, Blink's up there with that as well. I had to remember which one that was. That's the thingy, isn't it? With the school and
I'm not
yeah.
sure Blink's an S. I think it
No,
might be an
fuck right
A.
off. Fuck right off.
I
Blink is
I
one of
think it's
the.
an S.
It's an S.
But my only, it's a brilliantly crafted episode. I don't think it's Doctor Who-y enough to be an S.
You're only saying it because they're not in it as much, but as a Doctor Light episode, it's top tier and it goes in S.
Absolute top
Yeah.
tier.
Okay. All right. I can't argue with the democracy.
Again, if you was to say someone that they they're like I can only watch 10 episodes of Doctor Who, you'd have the Weeping Angels in it in Blink.
Interestingly enough, they've done Utopia and The Sound of Drums and Last of the Time Lords as two stories.
I'd agree with
I
that.
I think it's one story. I will, and I can't believe we're negotiating here. I will put Utopia as an A if you let me put the finale as an S.
I was going to say B and A.
I think it's A and S.
Jack.
Mm,
Part
what
of me
what we
feels that
said?
Utopia could be better than one of the two-parters. I feel like the first part of the two-parter is probably weaker. So
But
I'd be tempted to
that's
put
when they've got
Utopia S.
that's but that's when they've got the TARDIS key and they're eating chips and they're talking about that part one, Sound of Drums, is amazing.
It's good. I don't think it's amazing.
But then part two is even more amazing. So this two-parter is an
Part
S
two
for
is
me.
good. Then Utopia is an A then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
I
democracy.
I agree with that.
I just think it's a bit mental that we've got a lot of S's.
But they
But
are all
they're all David
bloody good
Tennant, so
episodes. No, there's
yeah, they're
two
all David
Christopher
Tennant.
Ecclestones in there, but I will admit I'm
Yeah,
very
most of them
happy
are
with
David Tennant.
every S we've got in S at the minute.
All right, all
Except
right.
for Blink. I think Blink's an A, but that's fine. I can
Nah,
concede.
Blink is S.
Right, Voyage of the Damned. I think that's an A.
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna
was
go
gonna say
B.
B, but
Yeah.
If you're both going to say B, we have to put it in B, but it's an A for
yeah.
me.
Where have we
This
got other
is
Christmas specials? Because it's probably the best Christmas special.
well, we've
Oh,
only
yeah,
had
what
the
is
It's
Christmas
better than
invasion
Christmas Invasion, to be fair.
for sure. For sure.
It's
It's
then I'd say
it does
considerably
kind of
better
want
than
to knock.
Christmas
yeah,
invasion.
then I would say it was better than
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay, happy with that then in an A?
Yep.
yeah.
Uh, Partners in Crime, the reintroduction to Donna.
Big,
Yeah.
good intro for Donna. Funny as well.
It's better than
Return of
Martha's
Rose.
intro.
Return of Rose.
The only thing is I just didn't yeah, the villain wasn't as good, with the little
Yeah.
adipose.
Okay, actually, yeah, I'll agree with that. Happy with that.
Did you want to put it at A then, Josh?
I was going to say we should probably knock down Smith and Jones, but I actually think you're right. If you look at it from, if you evaluate their strengths and weaknesses, Smith and Jones has a better villain.
I'm happy with
Partners
them
in
as
Crimes
part,
has a
yeah.
better relationship. Yeah, I think they're, whatever you call it, comparing apples and pears. Happy with those two together, but I think they're quite close to each other with Partners in Crime just ahead. Christmas Invasion way down the bottom. Okay, Fires of Pompeii.
C, maybe a D.
I was going to say C, maybe a B.
I will go C. I think it's a very good episode. I think it's got some good points in
Okay.
it. It's definitely not a
It's
B. It's definitely not a D.
The only reason I said it was a D is the only episode of Doctor Who I've fallen asleep in.
Really?
It's not that bad. It's a little bit uninteresting, I suppose. I'm happy with that. You guys happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, Planet of the Ood. I didn't
C
like
as well.
this much as I thought I was going to from memory. C, I'm happy with, yeah.
I don't think it's as bad as a D.
Oh,
But
I
it's,
don't
and
know
it's
if it's
definitely
a
not a
B,
B.
actually.
Why?
I think it's a B.
Yeah, it's on
Why?
par with these if you look at it.
True.
It's better than Tooth and Claw, School Reunion, Runaway Bride.
No, I
It's
still think Tooth and
probably
Claw should be a
better than
B.
Love and Monsters.
I'll let you put it B if you put Tooth and Claw at B.
No.
No, because
JP, do you
Tooth and
think it's
Claw
a
wasn't
B?
all that.
There's
Tooth
no
and Claw
way.
was
There's no way
crap.
the used one is better than Tooth and Claw.
It 100% is.
I disagree, but the rules are the rules.
Them the rules. Santaran ones, I want to say C. Fine.
I'd probably say B.
I'd say B for that. Because Martha
Wow.
comes back, didn't she?
But that's about
Yeah,
the
Martha's
only
back.
good thing in that.
No, I
Those
quite
sexy,
enjoyed it.
naked, slimy
I like the
Martha, I suppose,
Santarans.
isn't bad. All right, I'm happy to go B. But just about a B.
It's better than the used one.
It's on the same level, I think. This is
This used
getting
one's been
messy,
overhyped.
but we're now on to the Doctor's daughter. That's a hard
Uh,
C for me.
Yeah,
Mm,
he's almost
It's
a
in
little bit
between
of
a
a,
C and a B. It's Virgin.
it's just would I call it a filler episode? Maybe.
Oh, for sure. And that's its, oh, pardon me. That's its issue. Um, how can an episode about the Doctor's daughter end up just as a filler episode? Something's
That's
gone
the
wrong
thing.
for
Yeah,
that to
never
happen.
got
Yeah,
brought back.
that was the thing that really disappointed me. That it was such a letdown, and the fact that I was like, oh my god, we are going to learn the Doctor's daughter. It just turned out it just
Yeah.
really wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
C it is.
Let's see
The
what the next one is.
Unicorn and the Wasp.
D.
See, I like this one, but I wasn't on the episode to record it. And I know you two are probably going to say D.
D. I didn't like it.
Straight in there. Not even
I think that's
debate.
a C at least.
I think
Why?
you're
It was
very
so
wrong.
boring. They never explained why she was called the unicorn. The villain was a giant wasp
Yes, she
that
did.
had
It was a jewel, wasn't it?
No.
no. She was
It's
known as
given
the unicorn.
it's given the same vibes as Tooth and Claw, but worse.
What are you on about? It's so much.
No, at least
No.
with Tooth and Claw, the villain was actually it was a werewolf.
Tooth and
You
Claw
know,
was
it
good.
it
Tooth and
was
Claw
a
should be
monster.
B, and this one should be a C.
Not
No,
a
this
hope in hell. No.
unicorn and wasp was a D.
Right. Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead.
Oh,
S.
yeah.
I
I
don't know
think
that it's that good. I think it's an A.
It is with a song.
the
S.
thing I'm arguing is it kept me guessing for a long time,
Yeah,
and
I've got no qualms putting it in an S. I don't think it's as good as the other things that we've got in the S. Is where I'm going with that.
Go back up to S. Just see what else we got in there. I think it's better than. It's better than. Better than
See,
the
it's hard, isn't
season
it?
three
It's...
finale. I'll
No
tell you what,
way. Get out.
it's better than Rose. I still can't believe Rose is in S, to be honest.
Rose
But
has to be an S.
it's an A. It's a good episode, but it's not S.
It's an S. Rose is an S. Um,
And Rose is ruining this list for me because I'm telling you now, I'd rather watch probably all the A's above Rose.
really, I'd
you
happily
wouldn't
put
watch
Rose
Rose
on
again.
right now.
I would
Oh,
watch Rose again. I'd happily watch it again, but after I've watched the others.
Yeah, but this is coming from the guy that didn't even get involved on this podcast until we'd finished season one. So your
I
opinion
was
on
on
that is
holiday when you
kind of
started
moot.
this. I
That's
was
an
on
absolute
holiday, so I
lie.
wouldn't
You
have been able
wanted
to
to see
anyway.
how geeky we were before you joined in.
No, I didn't. I was literally at Centre Parks when you started this.
For the whole 6 months we were doing series one.
Definitely for when you done Rose.
Anyway, Midnight.
A.
that was the train one, wasn't it? I'd say B.
I think it's an A. I don't
Yeah, I think
think
it's
it's
an A just because of the
quite
unknown.
an S, but it's a fucking good episode.
It was okay.
No, it's
I
excellent.
don't
It
know.
is excellent.
Like it was an interesting concept, but then I've seen the thing before. Then they just yeah.
We simply
I'm
don't
still
have
going to
time
argue
to
with
argue, I'm afraid.
No, B. Big on.
Turn
Wait,
left.
did you put that B? Oh,
Yeah, B. Yeah.
midnight.
Oh no,
Midnight's
A,
A.
A, A, A. Yeah. Midnight's
Yeah,
A.
too right.
Turn left.
A.
Yeah, I think it's a good one. A.
Oh, it's
That's
not
a
better
good
than
one.
Midnight.
Yeah, it's better than
I
Midnight.
think it is. I think it is better than midnight.
Oh, it's better than Midnight.
Really? I don't think
Yeah.
it is at
Yeah.
all, but we'll go with
You can't put it's better than
majority.
Voyage of the Damned.
It's not better than Voyage of the Damned.
I think it is.
No way, you're mad. And then the finale that we just watched.
S all day.
It's got to be an S. Yeah.
I think it's an A, but we'll put it in the S. Got to go with the
I
majority.
knew you'd say that because you have to be different. But yeah, it's an S.
Because it's not quite as good as it. Where has it gone? Where's my computer?
I think we
lagging?
need to make a note of this as well and remember how many of each Doctor Who episode, David Tennant episode, we had in each category, and then we can review it when we do the Howdy ones, and then
Well,
see
no.
who's
I
actually
think
better and have a
now
definitive
I'm going to
answer.
keep this open, and just every new episode we do, we just add it to this,
Oh, do you do that? Okay.
and then we will have the definitive Doctor Who spreadsheet. So just to run through him, S, we've got Rose, Bad Wolf, Finale, Girl in the Fireplace,
Just
Satan
for my
Pit.
own sanity, sorry. Can we put Rose at the bottom of this?
No, we can't.
Why?
Because it's
not that good.
brilliant.
It's
It's
not.
all right. It's not the best episode of all time, but we cannot deny its importance.
I can't believe we
I'm.
put Plastic Dummies at S.
I can't believe we've got Tooth and Claw in C, for fuck's sake.
I can't believe that's not in B.
I can't believe we've
No.
got Midnight. I know. I can't believe we've got Turn Left in A.
Yeah, solid episode.
I I actually had fun with this. We've got 4 more episodes to do with the 4 that we've got to come. Let us know if you agree with our sheet or if you disagree with our sheet.
Next one to see.
Anything to anything to add, lads, or just like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next week for the next Doctor.
Yeah, David Morris.
Yeah. No, thank you guys as always, and we'll catch you next week.
See you
We'll catch you
later.
next week. Thank you, guys. Catch you later.